call. So I figured I'd explain the pay when you first come to Prime. It's not very good, but I mean, I think it's better than anybody else that I know of. I searched a few different companies before I came to Prime, and this one did pay the best starting out of anybody. I don't know the exact like cents per mile for each division if you go company, but if you go lease, it's like 72% of what the load pays. But anyway, your first week here, you won't get paid anything, but you'll have your meals paid for. They'll give you a meal card. Eat 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you go over a certain amount, they make you pay for it, but the food's not expensive. Yeah, so first week you don't get paid anything. After you finish orientation and you start your PSD phase, which is usually week 2 through 4. You get a $200 advance a week. You can do what you want to with it, but what I suggest is go like to Walmart or something and buy you some stuff and then pull the rest of it out, because if you go to an ATM, they're going to charge you an ass of money, which everybody should know. Charge you like $2 or $3 to pull your money off. When you go to Walmart, just spend a couple dollars getting what you want and then pull the rest off. But you do have to pay that back once you start your TNT phase. It's like $25 a week. But if you want them to take more out, I think you can ask them, and they will. Usually you should be done with PSD between week 3 and 4. It only took me like I think 9 days while I was in PSD. Came back, trifected out. Week 5 till whenever you finish TNT, they guarantee you $700 a week. If you're riding with a company driver, Prime pays you. But if you're with a lease operator, it comes out of his check. And sometimes y'all can do really good and he can give you extra money. But after taxes, it usually comes out to around like $550. Depends on where you're from and how many you claim. I claim 0, just because that's how I always do. But right now my checks are only like between $420 and $430 a week, because CPAP machine takes out $75 a week. It's like $500 for the sleep test, and then like another $600 or $700 for the actual machine. And then they charge you like $2 a week to monitor it, which is kind of dumb, because they really don't monitor it unless you call in and ask them about it. So yeah, that's about $1,200 right there, which I'm already almost done paying for it. I got probably another month and a half left. But yeah, while you're in TNT, you get $700 a week. It's about $550 after taxes, and plus whatever else comes out, like mine. When you're in PSD, if you trifecta, you get $250 extra added on to your first check, your first TNT check, or at least that's how mine was. I don't know how everybody else's was. And also, after you PSD out and you get your actual CDL and they upgrade you your comm data card, you can use your comm data card at the terminal to buy your food and stuff, and then they'll just take it out of your they took mine out of my second and third check. They split it up between 2 checks, because I didn't have any money when I came, so I use the advance, which I'm paying that back $25 a week, and then I just use my comp data card to buy food at the terminal, which it isn't bad. You can order some stuff, or you can have what they got on the line. Usually, I think I spent like maybe $12 a day, maybe a little bit more depending on what I ordered. I think I was there for like 2 weeks before I got my TNT, because I was waiting on somebody to come in and finish a class. And I ended up spending like, it was like $80, $80 to $100. They took it out of 2 weeks checks, which wasn't bad. They take that out, and then I think on my third check they started taking out for my CPAP machine. Oh, and also you got to get a TWIC card for going to ports and stuff like that. It's like $130, and they take it out of 2 weeks check, $65 a week. So that came out of my first 2 checks also. So my first 2 checks were kind of shit, which, I mean, all TNT pay is kind of shit, but I mean, it's about what I was making at my old job. But yeah, also, just going by reefer, I think it's 41 cents a mile. Just talk about lease and company for a second. Let's say you're a company driver. Well, no, let's say you're a lease driver, and you get a load that's going 1,200 miles, and it pays, for a lease driver, say it pays $1,600. Well, that's like $1.33 a mile, which isn't bad. But say you're a company driver and you only get paid like 41 cents a mile. So if you drive those 1,200 miles, you're only getting $492, and probably take about 2 days to do that. But yeah, it can either be $1,600, which is $1.33 a mile for a lease driver, or you can get paid $492 for going just 1,200 miles as a company driver, plus taxes taken out. Which, I mean, when you're leasing, you have to take your own taxes out. From what I heard, you want to take out about anywhere from $300 to $400 a week, depending on how much you make. Which means I'm gonna have an emergency fund set up where I can just, when I get my check, I split it up 60-40. 60% goes into my business account and 40% goes into my emergency fund. That way, if anything does happen, or if I need extra money, I'll have it. Because, I mean, I really don't have any bills right now. I pay rent at my house my roommates stay at, but that's only $300 a month, and I have my phone bill, and that's it right now. So I really don't plan on spending a lot of money. I do plan on buying a refrigerator, microwave, skillet, and a GPS and a CB radio. That's about it for now, anyway. If I start making a lot of money, then I'll probably start buying more stuff for the truck. But yeah, I just want to talk about that for a second. Like I said in my other video, I mean, if y'all got any questions, just let me know. If I don't know how to answer them, I'll ask somebody that does know, and I can get back to you with it. Other than that, I'll try to make a video, which I should be done my TNT training in about 2 weeks. I'll probably go in the last week of June to upgrade, because I don't want to have my truck on July 4th just because it's a holiday, and I'd rather be in class that week and then get my truck the next week. But yeah, like I said, got any questions, let me know. I'll try to help you out. Later.